behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you again for joining us. We've got a great interview coming up in just a moment. But before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell buttons as usual, and you're always going to be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And leave a comment on the comment section if you like. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you look at the description part as well as the closing credits at the end of this episode, we'll have contact info for you. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Kansas City, Missouri today, we have the Darren Holland Project, Darren and Cheryl Holland. A bunch of great people there, and I think you'll love this interview as well as the song at the end. We're going to get to that in a second, but first it's the Caden Gordon Show commercial, so we'll get to that, and we'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show, today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Kansas City, Missouri today, we have the Darren Holland Project. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Hey, Paul, how are you?
Oh, doing pretty good. Let's see now, you're Darren and Cheryl, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, we're glad to have you both here. I always ask the first question right off the bat. I always ask them, tell us a little story about how you decided that you wanted to do music. Maybe you started when you were a child, maybe it came later. Maybe you can both tell us in your own words there, one at a time there.
Okay. Well, with me, it started when I was a baby. I just went, from standing in front of the mirror singing songs, and then going from there. For Cheryl and I together, we got together because I was running an open mic night, and she came, and I was in the bar during a karaoke night to promote my open mic night, and she came to the karaoke thing. So, and just seemed to work from there. So, go ahead, Cheryl.
Well, for me, it was high school. I went to a music high school in Philadelphia, and from there, I play instruments, and I mostly sang with school because it was a requirement. So that started my love for performing and music and singing and all that. I've always liked musicals and things like that as a kid too. So that always sparked my interest too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's great stories there. I'm sure you got many years ahead of you there, so good luck with that.
Hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. Never know.
Well, what were some of the influences growing up? Some of the artists that you grew up with that helped influence you.
With me, it was, yeah. Well, Neil Diamond, ABBA, that whole group, really AM radio, because my parents, they listened to that. And, you sort of connect with what, everybody else is doing around you. I didn't really get into or hear anything like Queen or The Doors until I was in late grade school. Mm-hmm. First band that was a rock band that I was into was Styx, but just the way it is. Go ahead.
For me, it was my mom always played Patsy Cline and all the doo-wop era bands back in her time. My dad was into CCR and oh my gosh, what is that? I can't think of the other band that he listened to all the time, but
well, he listened to Gordon Lightfoot too.
Yes, he listened to Gordon Lightfoot, and he also listened to oh my gosh, I can't think of that song. Whatever. Whatever. Most of that era, like CCR, Gordon Lightfoot times, my dad would listen to them all the time, that style of music. And then growing up, I really got into the Beatles myself personally. Beatles, Bee Gees, Duran Duran. I was a huge Duran Duran fan when I was growing up in the 80s. A lot of the pop dance music is what I was really into, like disco and things like that.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, those are some good bands. You mentioned Neil Diamond. Yeah, I remember them from years ago. He was still a good singer, and
Oh, he was phenomenal.
I remember having his Jazz Singer, album many years ago, and that was
Yep,
a good movie too.
it was. I love that movie.
I never saw it.
Oh my.
Now I'm sure we can find your stuff on all streaming platforms, right?
Absolutely.
And do you have an official website, maybe where you are on social media? Maybe we can find you there.
Just the
You go to Linktree, it's the
there it is.
Darren Holland Project.
Yeah, the Darren Holland Project at Linktree. Go for that because it
All of the
jumps at
platforms are
everything.
listed there. We're on all of the social platforms. A lot of almost every single one of the digital music platforms that are out there, we're on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and check out Darren Holland Project on all those streaming platforms. I know that in that website Linktree, I'm sure that they will love you for that. And I think we're about to watch this video now. It's called "Broken," I do believe. Tell us a little bit about that song.
I actually wrote that song a long time ago. Back, God, I think it was early 2000. I wrote that song. I wrote it around my ex-wife. We were broken, to say the least. Then from there, I just felt it was a great song. And, I rearranged some things and got it together a little bit more, but I felt Cheryl was the right one to really get it out there, to perform it correctly, vocally. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, it is a great song, and I know you guys are gonna love it. We'll get to that in a second. But Darren and Sharon, we thank you so much for coming on the show today. If you ever want to come back sometime, let me know. Maybe we'll have you back on sometime.
okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Thanks.
good, Paul.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Okay, no problem. And here it is, "Broken," and it starts right now.
Don't you ever tell me what to do.